Hey everybody, Carla with Karla's Clever Crafts. Tonight we're going to do a very quick and easy but super cute wreath. This is a customer order. Maybe she'll even see me make this possibly, hopefully. Let's see, here's the wire cutters. I think I left my scissors in the other room. Okay, so again, we're going to be using a 14-inch wire frame from the Dollar Tree. And this time, we're going to be wrapping our frame in this really pretty tinsel. It's in pastel pinks, blues, and yellows, and has bunnies and eggs on it. And I think that I used a total of 4 rolls of the tinsel to get complete coverage of my frame. Now I had already wrapped the frame that we're using tonight, but I'm still going to do a little section here just to show you how to get started and do it. If I can find an end. Well, I might have to take this apart to find an end. Yeah, so let's just go ahead and do that. I got my glue gun warming up over here because we're going to use the glue gun. Okay, so you just open up your package of tinsel. Find, what I usually do is 2 rows at a time. And for a minute I thought that was not disconnected. I do 2 rows at a time, and the way I do that is I just line up the 2 open ends. And then I come to where I have a crossbar on my frame here. I don't know why I started a crossbar, no particular reason, I just do. The tinsel is wired, it has wire in the middle. So I just take the 2 ends and wrap several times around this outside ring to get me started so that it has a nice secure hold and won't come loose. And then I just take the tinsel and feed it through. And I'm careful to, as I wrap around each time, keeping both strands laying beside each other so that I get good coverage of my frame. Just push it through. Maybe pay attention to where your eggs are landing. Try to get most of those and your bunnies showing. And you just keep going around and around the frame like that until you get complete coverage. You don't want to see your wire frame, or at least not very much of your wire frame. And then that is all that we do. We just keep wrapping all the way around until we get it completely covered back here to the beginning. Okay, I'm just going to lay that to the side. Okay, and for this one, you can actually, this design we're doing tonight, you could use any sign whatsoever that you like. I even have them in my Etsy shop with little plush gnomes attached to them. So you could do anything, any Easter or even spring design that you wanted to once you make this frame. So this customer wanted the little truck that says welcome and has the little bunny tail and the eggs. So that's the sign we're going to be using. And this sign is kind of heavy, so we're going to make sure that we use plenty of glue to attach this to the tinsel. Let's see. Okay. So I'm going to come up here at the top and put lots of glue. I actually might snip that wire off that's on there, because that's just going to be a barrier. Maybe I will. There we go. I'm just taking the piece of loose wire where I cut that off and pushing it over down in so that it's not sticking out the top to hurt somebody. Okay, and then these little fenders here are going to sit on the tinsel, so I'm going to put plenty of glue on those as well. And then the wheels. the little license plate across the bottom, and then the bottom of the truck here also will sit on the tinsel. Anywhere it's going to touch tinsel, I want to get a good hold. Okay, that should probably do it. Oh, you know, these little mirrors too, I know will make contact. Okay. This one is quick and easy, you guys, relatively inexpensive, and super adorable. Okay, so just trying to make sure we got it centered up here, checking, you know, the inside of the frame here with the sign, looking at the top and the bottom. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, and then to adorn, add a little additional embellishment to our little wreath. I am going to use these multicolored foam balls. They're glittered, and they come in pink, blue, purple, and yellow, and they come in different sizes. I think there's 3 different sizes in here. So I'm going to start with just some of the big ones and start placing them all around the sign, attaching it to the tinsel, or attaching them to the tinsel. Oh, that one's kind of defective. I'm not going to use him. And I usually start with several of the big ones, and then I'll go down to the medium-sized ones, and then I'll add some of the little ones, just to give some different texture. I'm losing these little things everywhere. Okay. Here's one. Okay, so I got a few of each color over here in the bigger ones. My glue is going crazy on me. So I'm just going to put just a tiny dab of glue. These are foam balls. It doesn't take much to hold them. And then I'm just going to start placing them all around. Anywhere I think a little pop of color would look good. Try to, you know, make sure I space out. So I did a blue here, now I did one here, so I'll probably come up here and do one next. Kind of like a triangle pattern, I guess. Okay, so now I'll do some yellow. Kind of follow a similar concept with the triangle pattern. Except not putting them too close together. I want to try to space them out. So here, I'll come up there with the next one. I forgot to load my comments, guys. I was so eager to get started on this, I completely forgot. Let's see how good the computer's working tonight. Well, that was pretty fast. Looks like it's getting ready to load. I found the video very quickly. Okay, so now I'm going to just put some pink. I'm going to still do the triangle pattern and just try to space them out. So let's see. If I do a pink up here. And then down here. Oops. Hi, Laura. Hi, honey. Okay. We've got got one up here and here, so I'm gonna stick this one kind of in the middle over here because I have a yellow and a blue. I don't want to put them too close together. And then we're gonna do 3 of the purple in the bigger size. Oh, I need to mute my computer. Sorry, I was doing some business coaching class last night. And forgot to mute that. Okay, so we'll put the purple one right here. And one down here next to the tire. Let's see, we have one here and one here, so I'm gonna come up here somewhere with the next one. Try to just grab a few of the medium-sized ones here. A couple purple, a couple blue, a couple yellow. I'll probably do 3 each of those as well. So I got 3 purple, need another blue and another yellow, and then I need some pink. This one's a little bit, no, it's the right size. Okay, well, I'm letting them get away from me. Okay, so this time I'll start with the pink, and I'm just going to try to go, maybe like, I've got blue and purple here, so I'm just going to try to bring a little pink one in here, and not put it right next to another pink one. I'll probably come in right here between this blue and purple one. And I'm not placing them all in a straight row either. I'm placing some of them inward and some of them outward. Kind of give like a zigzag pattern. I'll show you close up once I get them on here so you can see what I mean. So now we'll put some yellow. So put a yellow between the pink and blue over here. And then let's see, we'll come, well, no, we're going to come down here between a pink and blue. And you will eventually end up with some colors next to each other, and that's okay. I just try to make sure that I disperse the color as evenly as possible. And then our third one, let's see, 1, 2, probably up here, no, over here between this pink and blue. I got blue on the bunny. All right, now we need to do some blue. I'm gonna come on the inside there, between that pink and yellow. And then over here on the opposite side, same thing in between the pink and, or purple and yellow. There's no rhyme or reason to this other than what I'm telling you guys. I didn't pre-plan this or anything. I'm just trying to do a pattern that keeps my colors and my different sizes spread out evenly. So we did there and there. Let's do this one right here. Now when you're gluing in these little balls, make sure you don't attach only to the little tinsel bunnies and eggs. Make sure that you're actually grabbing a hold of part of the tinsel, the little fuzzy things. Okay, so now we need to do purple. And be careful putting glue on these little balls. It's easy to get it on your fingers. Let's see, it looks to me like I need one up there, so I'm going to start right there between that yellow and pink. We're starting to get a lot of them on here, so it will be harder and harder not to get the collars next to each other, but right here we don't have any purple, so I'm going to stick one right in there. And see, we did there and there. We will come down here. We've got blue, yellow, and pink, so I'm going to stick a purple one in there. And then I had an extra yellow, so I'm going to put that back. Now we're going to do these really tiny ones. I'll try to hold them up there. You can see those are really tiny. Okay, so there's yellow, blue. I just like to use all three sizes because it gives it texture. You could potentially just do all of the big ones because that's a little bit easier to apply them. We've got 3 pink. They're hard to get a hold of. 3 purple. We need 1 more blue and 1 more yellow. And there's a yellow. And you can do more than just 3 of each, like I'm doing. You could cover the whole thing if you wanted to with these little, you can get these at the Dollar Tree, the foam. They have them usually at Easter time, so probably right now. And you get, this is 1 bag, and I had already used some out of this, so I don't know if you can see how many I have left, plus what I've already put on this wreath, plus I had used them on another wreath previously. So you get quite a few. Okay, so this time I'm going to start with blue. And be very careful not to get it on my fingers because this ball is real small. And see, I'm going to come right here on the outside. Oh, wait, we're doing blue. Got a blue one there. So I guess I'll come right in between the pink and the yellow here. And then 1 more blue. I'll probably come up here on the outside of the pink and yellow on this side. Oops. And be careful with your glue too. Do not let your glue get too hot because if your glue is real hot, it will melt these foam balls. Which is why I keep, I get my glue, turn my glue gun on for just a little bit and let it warm up, and then I turn it back off. I don't keep it on the whole time I'm doing this because the glue would get entirely way too hot. If you have a temperature controlled one, that's even better. You could turn it down on low. Okay, so we're going to do some yellow, little tiny yellow ones. And then if you wanted to, you could add a bow to this. You could, the possibilities are endless. So whatever your imagination decides. They have, this year at the Dollar Tree, they have a little cloth bunny tail, just the bunny tail. You could use that and stick in the middle of one of these. 1 more yellow. And then you can also get tinsel in other colors. So if your sign doesn't go with the pink, blue, yellow combination, you could get a sign in a different, or get your tinsel in a different color. Okay, so now I'm going to add some pink, but the little teeny ones. Something right here on the outside. Oops. And something down here on the outside. Now these little ones, they fit down into the tinsel. They kind of look like eggs inside of grass a little bit. one down here. I know that's kind of close to the other one, but we've got a lot of yellow and blue and purple there and no pink. Okay, so now we have purple, and up here we have blue, yellow, and pink, and no purple, so I'm definitely going to put one there. And now I'm just going around and looking for places that look kind of bare. Like there's too big of a gap without a ball there, and I'm just sticking them in there. And I had a blue and pink here, so putting a purple worked very well. I got a place up here that needs one, but I have a purple right there, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna grab an extra one and put in there probably. And same thing over there. So let me look here real quick for a yellow. Let's see, I can do yellow here. Actually, a little purple one could go right there. So that's where we'll put our last little purple one. Yep, wrong spot. Good thing that didn't attach too quickly. Okay, now I have kind of a bare spot here between a pink and a purple, so I'm going to add a yellow. And I've used all my little ones, so I'm going to just finish going around this and making sure that I don't have any empty spots. See, like right here, I feel like I could use a little bit of yellow. I got pink and purple there, and no yellow. Down here, maybe a purple one. And at this point, I'm just grabbing random sizes. Because I'm just filling in and making sure I don't, have a lot of spots that don't have one. Oh, no, we got pink there already. So I'm going to do yellow. Mainly, I filled in the top pretty well, but I feel like around this edge needed some more. Yeah, here I have a couple spots. Let's see, we're going to do a purple one here. And probably a blue one up here. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. Now I just want to look at the top angle and make sure I don't want more of them on the top. Oops. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good, guys. I think we're done. What do you guys think of today's project? Is that super cute and super easy? Thus are, anyone could do these. Absolutely anyone. So if you've never made a wreath and you just want to start out, maybe starting with a design something like this might be a good place to start. But let me know what you guys think. And thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate it. You guys have a good night.